In 2014, rookie wide receivers made a huge splash on the fantasy football scene. Last year, not so much. What does the 2016 wide receiver rookie class look like? Todd DeVries here from footballnation.com, joined by Bill Enright from ffchamps.com. Bill, we're talking wide receivers, rookie class. The NFL draft is in our rearview mirror. Top five. Who's your number five rookie fantasy football wide receiver to keep an eye on this year?
I'm cheating a little bit here, Todd. I have Laquon Treadwell and Corey Coleman kind of ranked together at number five. Call it a 5A, 5B. I love their talent. Treadwell may be the most talented receiver in this draft class. Coleman, same can be said about him. I hate where they went. The Vikings had the second worst passing attack, second least amount in the whole NFL, with just 14 passing touchdowns in 2015. The Browns weren't that much better. They only had 20 last year. Now with Cleveland, new head coach, new quarterback for the Browns. So Coleman may creep up this list after seeing him in training camp in the preseason. But for two of the most talented guys, I just hate where they landed.
How about Will Fuller, number four on your list, the former Golden Domer, Bill? Do you like where he landed?
I do. I think he has a great opportunity next to DeAndre Hopkins. He's a big play guy. Should fit in as a nice complement to D-Hop. But there are some questions with the Texans, too. Starting with their quarterback, Brock Osweiler. I don't know what we're going to get with him, seeing him in a full-time starter position for the first time in his career. So that's why I have Fuller at 4 and not a little bit higher.
Bill, I love who you have at number 3. He was one of my sleeper wide receivers to keep an eye on. Tyler Boyd from Pitt. Tell me what you like about him.
Well, one of the things that I like most is your approval of him. A couple months ago when we started doing these draft previews, you mentioned Tyler Boyd as a guy to keep an eye on, and I love where he landed. Cincinnati has a need for a number 2 wide receiver. It's not going to be Brandon LaFell, okay? They lost Marvin Jones. They lost Mohamed Sanu. Boyd has an excellent opportunity to start next to A.J. Green. I trust the Bengals. I trust Andy Dalton. Now let's see if Tyler Boyd can take it to the next level on the pros.
Bill, the number 2 guy on your list is Sterling Shepard from Oklahoma. And while Giants fans might have been a little upset with their first pick of the draft, Eli Apple, can't be upset with Shepard, Bill. This guy is super clutch.
He maybe has the best landing spot, even though it was only the second round. All the other wide receivers, except Boyd, are mostly first-round guys. But Shepard may have the best landing spot out of everyone, okay? The Giants had the second most passing touchdowns in 2015. Victor Cruz is not going to be that same Victor Cruz anymore. The Giants would be happy to get maybe half the season out of him. I just don't think he's ever going to be 100% again. Shepard has an excellent opportunity to start alongside Odell Beckham Jr., who you know is going to command double coverage. Expect Sterling Shepard, Eli Manning, a lot of connections, a lot of receptions this year in Shepard's rookie season.
Staying in the NFC East, Bill, my number 1 wide receiver heading into the draft makes the number 1 on your list of fantasy football wide receiver rookies to watch. It's Josh Doctson, who landed in Washington. You like the fit?
I do, because I'm still a little bit shocked to see how good the Redskins were last year, especially toward the end of the season with Kirk Cousins. He had 30 touchdowns. They do have some weapons on that offense already, but you know what? Deshaun Jackson has played just 2 full seasons in his 8-year career. He missed 9 games last year. Pierre Garçon is in a contract year, so I wouldn't be surprised if the Redskins try to see what they get out of their first-round pick early and often. I think he's going to be a playmaker for them, and I think he's one of those players that can develop as Kirk Cousins developed as that Redskins starter.
And Bill, I've got to add, if you're in a dynasty league, this guy is a no-brainer number 1 wide receiver on the board. He's going to be their number 1 receiver in 2017 when Deshaun Jackson's and Pierre Garçon's contracts run out. So the guy's got a bright future.
There you go.
All right, there you have it. So for more fantasy football expert analysis, be sure to subscribe to ffchamps.com. And if you want to try your hand at writing about fantasy football, check out footballnation.com.